Okay, this is a stupid question, but I'm just thinking about it on the judge. Would any of you follow on Instagram, anywhere, on any social, a disabled cutie, a disabled body? Would you?
I only follow people I know.
No. Like, okay. Would you like a post by a disabled body?
It depends in what context. Are they showing a talent? I mean, if they're showing a talent, why not? Are you beefing on the person? Why are you beefing on the person?
You asked him a very good question.
What would you do?
Me? I'm not on social media like that.
He is Steve Coco and MJ on Instagram. He's also Steve Chocolate on TikTok. Answer the question.
Yep. He sold you out like that, man.
He has two Instagram accounts.
What?
2 Instagram accounts and a TikTok. Follow him there as he answers this question. Would you follow a disabled body on the internet?
I don't follow women on TikTok or anywhere else. But for the case, I would drop a hat and I would move on. I don't follow women like those. Like, I don't call them past straps or anything, but like if I see you on anywhere and you're there showing body yet, man, I don't. I just scroll. But if it's a joke, hey, I know very many people who have very good memes and they are disabled.
No, it's but you guys, have you guys gotten me? It's a disabled body. You get?
Mm-hmm.
They look good.
Oh no.
So definitely
No.
they are why?
I don't hurt or follow anybody's. Anyway, that's just my policy.
I don't want to expose you, bro.
Chat.
I don't want to expose you.
Chat your shit.
I don't want to expose you, bro.
Chat your shit.
At a later time, I'll be exposing you. At a later time.
Yes.
Now is not the time.
Rest my case.
Now is not the time.
No, but honestly, like, I feel like that age where like I used to do that, man, it caused too much problems in my head. So, like, I just stopped. Even if I see you anywhere, you are body anywhere.
I just really feel just because you have no BAM. I mean, you have no. People who don't have BAMs are not disabled. So to remake my statement, I'm rephrasing. It was a slip of my tongue.
It's talking about it.
Where is that written? This is not P2. Why are you on some P2 jazz? When did you last hear that statement?
It's been a minute.
You must have been in P2 or P3. Why is this guy putting it out at 27? Guys, welcome to the Dog Days podcast. It's another week, it's another episode, and you know what it is, you know what's up. We are back at it again.
We appreciate hearts, follows, comments.
The views, however little they are, you see them. We
Mm-hmm.
love whoever. By the way, I know the people who have been fucking with us pause like from the beginning. You get? So our hearts go out to all of you. Like, you guys are the shit, and I don't mean like wusa. I mean like the shit. You get me?
You really have to explain.
The fact that his whole statement was fucked up.
We're like 2 minutes in.
Alright, man. Guys, thank you very much for watching our content. We are not even a year in, but there are things I was really thinking we would only touch after a year. But you guys have helped us achieve. So it means the world to us as the Dog Days establishment. Yeah, we can only promise that there is more to come. We can only promise that better content is coming. And my name is Chelsea, aka. Why was I going to say heavy duty? AKA...
No.
Okay, bro, that's not credit to you. Come on. My name is Chelsea. Why have I forgotten everything except that? My name is Chelsea, man. I just forgot it. And from my left.
Don't mind the glasses. It's Jaffa.
It's just a hangover. Yeah. Shit, bro.
It's Jaffa. Heavy public, heavy duty. You don't have the beauty that's Savakara.
I can't say that shit with you today, bro.
What?
I'm not saying Savakara with you.
Just because you forgot yours.
But I don't know. Like, I only recall Gandhi in it today. I don't know.
Man society.
Hey! I swear, I had forgotten it. It was far off. Like, wow. Carry on.
But guys, tuanze new
Fuck me da. What the hell?
Zundi muava.
I'm going to go out of shot.
The person is wondering.
That's all, guys. Thank you so much for the love, the hearts, the comments. We always see them. And guys on YouTube.
By the time this drops, it will be on 3K on TikTok, man.
By the way, I guess you see us in Kataza, around Kampala, on Kono Road, and then you ever
in
us.
along Boguji Road. Hey, the man, the girl, them. Man, I love ya.
Thank you, guys. And hey, disclaimer, I lost my glasses, so if you wave and I don't wave back, say that's it, but Sikulavie, so please shout.
He's not aura farming, he's legally blind.
Honestly, I am with him right now. I can tell you that behind those black shades are red eyes. Zoom in.
We understand. It's very okay.
Okay, guys, today in the building, we are joined by a man that knows the game. You get me? A man that, I don't know. Are we allowed to shout your home podcast?
Yes, please.
Yeah. We are hosting one of the faces behind Don't At Me. That should be a cue that eventually everyone at Don't At Me is going to sit where?
Yeah.
Here.
At some point, you're supposed to be like, everyone at Don't At Me is going to act with us.
Yeah, we are actually no. That's not artistic. Now I'm rephrasing. I knew you were short of. We are going to act Don't At Me soon. How's that?
We are waiting.
How's that? But I know he's waiting on how creative that is. But yeah. Guys, between us, big pause is the one and only. I think about. Man, let me do the intro. Like what? Deka. Let's work, man. Guys, today in the building, we are joined by the one and only President-elect, Rotaract Club Chadondo. 2, a student at Makerere University, Kampala, of Bachelor of Information Systems and Technology, aka Beast. Whoever does it, you're not a beast. But he is also President Red Cross.
No, I am the Speaker of the 46th Cabinet.
Speaker of the 46th Cabinet.
Makerere chapter.
Yeah. Brother, this brother is everywhere, man. This brother is everywhere. I don't know. We have a thing for, by the way, there's a thing. We have a belief that when you host someone here, it takes them 3 weeks to touch something bigger in their life. So,
I take that.
Yeah. I'm going to use this opportunity to shout Lisa Kane Emigisha again. Because if it was not for this podcast,
we're waiting.
Thank you. Okay, we hosted someone and they won with my co-host. They won the PR competition of
Young Silverback.
Young Silverbacks. Do you know a Silverback, by the way?
It's a gorilla brooch, like the head of whatever they call it.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I want to shout her again.
What's your problems?
I have to shout my brother. Yeah, but guys, in the building today, we are joined by the one and only Tshaka von Jesse. I met this guy in my high school. Yeah, he is a hugger. I never wanted this guy. Okay, this is going to sound so unstraight, but the way he hugs, I never wanted him to be straight. I was like, he's going to hug all our women.
Lord!
This guy is one of those like active people, like real mojo people. Yeah, like you've had the things he's doing. There's a reason he's not doing them and he's doing them. You get? Yeah, guys. So that's our guest today. Chat to us, brother.
What's up, guys? Nice think at intros. Anyway, as you said, I like to mention my names in paragraphs. Tshaka von Jesse. Yeah. Rotaractor, President-elect, Rotaract Club of Chadondo,
Yes, sir.
46th Speaker of the Red Cross Makerere chapter. I am part-time photographer, part-time graphics designer. I'm a student doing information systems and technology in my final year, currently fighting for my life. Guys, let them not lie to you. Guys, university is not only vibes. You must study.
When we're prepared, that's the wrong way,
Right?
man.
I have other capacities I've forgotten. But other capacities I've forgotten.
Too many to count.
At the moment, I am serving as the vice president of the Rotaract Club of Chad. Yeah.
Oh, man has gone through the ranks. Vice president now, president-elect.
Mm.
Yeah. Jeffa, have you ever been president anywhere?
Yes.
President of?
Allow me, bro. Allow me. I know what you're doing, but allow me. It is too early in the
My
week.
man is running the affairs in his room. He's now president.
The true mafias.
Okay, have you?
No, I've not held. I don't believe in. Okay, this is the thing.
You don't believe in
I
politics?
don't believe in elective politics. I don't believe I am ahead for elective politics because I have an issue with people. Like generally, I have social issues. So to put me as the head of something,
You're going to fight with the people.
yeah. I have a joke though. Do you guys want to work with me on it? I have a joke. Imagine you are running for a post, a big post in the country, and one of the lead demographics is the LGBTQ society. So now you organize a conference, and then you're supposed to make it like you're supposed to put a slogan for you to pull the LGBTQ people. What would you put? Just think through it. Any that comes.
A Uganda for asshole.
Okay.
I mean-
Smash mine. It goes very many ways, like in the pronunciation. In the articulation of it, a Uganda for us all. Okay.
Like, come on.
Okay, Uganda
bro.
for all of us.
Still. Anyway.
Uganda for everyone.
But okay, if I was a PR guy, maybe a Uganda for all us. But yeah. Okay, which one are you going with?
Something that would be able to confuse the public would be, what would it be? When Uganda want people.
That's bland. You're not polling. Okay, yeah, but it's okay. You're now concentrating on one demographic. You need to pull it for this conference. You know what mine would be? I am right behind you. Pause. Anyway.
It is okay.
No, it's a political strategy.
No, but like I feel like yours is only targeting the gay people in LGBT.
Yeah, now what about that humble who?
Remember, they are not straight.
They're all gay in general.
Yeah. They are all okay. It's going to become homophobic. Okay.
I was waiting to see where it's going to end. Because I'm not seeing it ending anywhere.
Okay. So this part of the pod is where we let our guests talk about themselves. I've realized we used to only do it for like the Mark Brandons of this world, the Enins of this world. Shout out to those guys, by the way. But we realized, like them, we also have stories, much as we've not really stepped out there. So we realized it's important to really let our guests let us know a little bit of, take us on a deeper dive about themselves, leaving the university, what, like the school and everything. Where were you at? Primary, secondary, small things like that. These small inspirations. So you chat to us.
Mine is a very long list. I pulled out my CV, but we continue. Anyway, I was in Kampala Nursery School. Back then it was along Buganda Road. Then I went to Nakasero Primary, not Sapporo.
Do you know? You see, the funny thing is, I realized I might have left that place and you guys went to it because I was at Kampala kindergarten.
Tampa Kindergarten was
It was
at
just
Nakasero.
up
Yeah.
opposite, yeah.
So I was at Nakasero Primary School, where I served as minister in charge of the library.
As a reader.
Then that was P5. Then I served as head boy in P6.
Hey!
Then served as deputy head boy in P7.
When Tshaka is holding leadership position in P7. Yeah, for us, the
Okay,
story would stop in P6.
we were pushed to I was pushed to stand. Me had clocked out. Then I went to Marcos. Those who don't know, Makere College School. I was mainly in scouting. I was started out as assistant treasurer, went to treasurer, became vice president, and then became president.
And eventually adopted it in your walking.
Yes.
Never seen the way this
Adopted
guy
it in my walking.
walks.
My friends say I walk like I have too much on my plate. Yes. It just stayed in me. Some of those times of Tshaka, you don't expect us to walk the same.
The same, yeah.
Then I went to Mengo Senior School, where I still served as president for 2 years. I was also a secretary of the UN Association of Mengo Senior School.
I always thought that was a rich kid club, bro.
Yes.
Like these
So
guys
that was
were
kid
holding
club.
club meetings with a projector.
What do you expect us to? We had things to display.
Ask the peer counselors what they were using.
Man, I was
What
there.
were you using as you was your peer counselor? Were you guys using anything? You guys were just on lunch. We have come here today.
Today we are coming to tackle this, but
I'm
then
attacking president, peer counselor. What was your position, peer counselor thing?
VP.
VP. Yeah, shout out to all the peer counselors that were in Mengo.
then fast forward to Makere University, Kampala. I went for a position of GRC. However, I fell short. Then I went for speaker. I got speaker of the 46th cabinet of the Red Cross Makere chapter. I got community engagement officer, legal tech club of Makere University, the club that combines law students and IT students to find solutions.
Wow.
Then in 2023, I think, October 10th, 2023, I joined Rotaract Club of Chadondo, under by Charter President Katende Jeremiah, where I served as public image chair, other in charge of the socials. Then, fast forward 2024, I still served as public image chair and club administrator. And now this year, I am serving as the VP and president-elect, and will be president next year in July.
Wow.
Then I'm still trying to remember the rest.
You guys actually vote 8 months to the next office, the next officer's reign.
Ideally, each Rotaract club and Rotary club is supposed to have 3 leaders in succession. So you have the current president, you have the president-elect, the person who serve after. You have a president nominee, the one who serve after the president-elect, and then you have a president nominee designate. So you're supposed to have, but however,
just take over Uganda.
however, that mostly applies to clubs that have existed for a long time. Yeah, and have proper structures. So for us, we have mainly president, then president-elect. Then we vote for our next president-elect.
Okay, something I want to know, and I've always wanted to know, like, when did the photography inspiration really kick in?
COVID,
eh?
I was broke. I needed something to occupy me at home. So I got some small money. My mom topped up for me, and I went and bought myself a Nikon D3500, which I still use to date. It's kit lens, 18 to 55 millimeters.
And now our editor is going to be listening to this while teething because he's a camera freak.
18 to 55 millimeters. However, before that, I used to use my phone. I had an Infinix Note 10. Not 10. I take my pictures I have since taken them down off IG. Don't want to capture birthday content. I removed them. So I took them. I got, I think that phase is where I got most phones. I got a iPhone 6s Plus, then got an iPhone 7, then got an iPhone X, then an 11. I started taking photography seriously when I got the X.
Yeah, because that's why I knew everybody. Hey man, you're a nice camera. Hey, man, nice camera.
That's when I started. Like I used to use it more. So I would use it like the camera was there, but I was mainly learning, taking simple photos. But mainly I would still use the phone for like taking most of our pictures. Till I decided, okay, let me try it, like taking. Then some friends of mine told me, oh, we have this event. Now back then I didn't even have a price. What to tell me, like, I have some, and I'm like, okay, we go. So I got some. I think I was more active in my first year than I am now.
Now, eh?
I was more active in my first year because then I was learning. So any opportunity that comes, I take. I didn't have software. I was just there. You edit on your phone with your Lightroom. Every time a client pays you, that's when you remember to pay for Lightroom. Like, let me use for this month. Chap, I fix things. Then you go back to default. Then, with time, it I started doing it as a part-time job. When someone gives me a gig, I go. Then later on, I ventured into graphics design, where I make posters, small edits here. Then in 2023, in March, Paul reached out to me to shoot the Don't Hurt Me podcast. And that is how Don't Hurt Me started also. So yes, I am the part editor, because now we have another, we are two now, so lightens the load. So I'm part editor, mainly for the YouTube. Then we have another person who handles the
Socials
TikToks,
and that,
yeah, editing specifically for TikToks. So it makes the work a little
it
bit
makes
lighter.
it, yeah.
Then
We are also part editor. He edits the TikToks, I edit the Instagram, he does Facebook, then I do threads like that.
Then what else? I think that has been my journey mainly. Yeah.
Wow.
And I am here today.
That is interesting.
Guys, so
Mm-hmm.
we're going to ask you like some couple questions for fun. Yeah?
It is okay, no problem.
To expose you, yeah.
Guys want to air out my stuff on public on YouTube, public TV.
Question 1. Favorite liquor?
You said it very fast.
I also had every kicker.
Favorite liquor?
Favorite liquor. Whew. Liquor as in general or liquor as in a category? Because there's a category.
Does he know? Are you aware? Yeah. And there's a
Okay,
category.
there's liquor as in that category.
You who doesn't drink.
That category.
I'm just making sure you are.
There's that category. Liquor as in the Baileys, Amarulas. Then there's liquor in general. Everything.
Give us both.
Both. Liquors, I have Baileys. Then liquor, I have several categories. I don't want to see. I don't know why I end drinks. So, UG has to be there.
Gee, Bondo.
Buy Uganda, build Uganda. Then I think Smirnoff.
The liquor, not the beer?
The beer is soda now. It is soda. No disrespect to those who call it alcohol, but it's soda.
Man. People be playing. Then, dream job as a child?
Dream job as a child. Lawyer.
Hey, this nice.
Yeah, I now see it. You cannot even see from the combinations I took. I did.
Anyway, you're here. Still, you're in the direction.
However, I reached now. Funny story. It was actually two. It was law, then IT. Then fast forward to around Form 5, I started being more inclined to IT because I was
Because of the photography and
I was interfacing like more IT stuff. I was like, you know what? let me go do IT.
Mm.
Now I'm very glad I did IT.
You did
I'm
IT.
doing IT.
Yeah, wow.
Because
Low, man.
I respect those
Shout out
students.
to every law student that watches this.
Aubrey.
Do you know Aubrey takes off time in the library to watch? I'm like,
That is commitment. That is commitment. You know what it means for a law student to put like
Time
the person
apart.
is reading and like, you know what, let me just watch Dog Days podcast.
But man, whoever uses us as a distraction, use us. Pause, but use us. Use us. Motokoze say.
In case your news had to leak within your family group or your, I don't know, can we call it social group now? Things like Rotaract, thingy, Red Cross,
So like,
in that group.
between family and the social group.
Let's call it work,
Alright.
right?
Okay.
Family and work. Which one would you prefer?
Like you're doing photography for this company, and now you're in the group chat of the company.
I feel like I would rather leak in the family group. I'll receive
The way you're missing familiar stuff in it.
I love familiar stuff. I now receive my beautiful lecture, and it will stay there. I'm not about to walk into a company.
Yo!
And homeboy is coming in like,
Yo!
what style was that?
You always have a brother who doesn't really care about what you think. He's just like, oh yo! I did bad man.
You're there
Johnny Sins.
you're there trying to argue your case with HR. Like, no, you see, this was before time. Like, if I join this company, but I might change the man.
Hey, I changed that. It was exactly right after this that my life changed when you people signed me up.
You try to switch talk my HR. But yeah, family group.
Family group. Best compliment received and given.
I think the best has been also the most common one. There is hugging.
Told ya.
Okay, I remember the most outstanding one was in Form 2. Form 2, Form 1. This person said, I am as comfortable as a teddy bear. Back then I was still fat. I was fat. So this person gave me the nickname Teddy Bear. Like that is how
this nigga plushy.
Yeah. So that has been a good one. Oh, and I also smell good.
I'm struggling with sense. Like I need a lecture on sense, by the way.
Just get your plug, invest, even if
Like
the film is 500.
People be out there in Kampala smelling like I don't know. I mean, there are these Arabic colognes that people are slapping on. Someone walks by you, but it's like a truck of Motindum.
Some TikToker keeps saying, but the thing is, the key is, if you have the money, invest in a good scent. As a man, invest in a good scent. Because even if you look how, but if you have a good scent, the person will still turn to look. Who is that smelling like this?
But also brush your teeth.
That one, hygiene is important. Hygiene is generally important because can't be out here smelling like problems.
But you see, okay, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to take my time and invest in it.
We'll teach you.
Not you. Quick question. Does that guy have any scent? Are you tapping any scent from him today?
No.
My teacher. You'll teach me.
To move with no scent and still look like there's no. Wow.
Okay.
But the key is that the guys who sell affordable things. First time you got 5K day, get that small one.
That small one.
Hey, you start from there. Investment.
Okay, this one is a bit personal. I've always wondered, does the Tshaka stand for? Okay, I might know, but our audience might not know. Like, what does the Tshaka actually stand for? Like, are you fully South African or South Africa Uganda?
A very common question. I am part South African.
Maternally, paternally.
Paternally. Now, that's where the confusing bit is coming. I'm part South African and part Ugandan. So, for Uganda, we always consider the father's clan, right? However, when you go the other side,
South Africa, it's the mother.
You consider the mother's clan. So here, you tell someone, "No, I'm South African, but I'm also Ugandan." Be like, "No, you're South African." But now you go the other side, you're actually Ugandan.
Oh
You're
yeah.
actually Ugandan.
In South Africa, you're Ugandan. In
Yes,
Uganda,
you're
in
Ugandan.
Uganda, you're South African.
Yes.
Interesting.
So that's South Africa. I'm a Zulu from
Zulu.
South Africa.
Sawubona.
Sawubona.
Yeah.
Then I'm a Mugisu.
Oh. So in South Africa, you are Ugandan Mugisu.
Yes, I'm a Ugandan Mugisu.
In Uganda, you are South African Zulu.
Wow. Do they know us like that?
No. And anyone who's not from South Africa is a foreigner. Even if your name sounds relatively close, but if they hit you with the language, because by distance, if they hear the name Tshaka, they will be inclined to speak Zulu by default. But now some of us are linguistic levels did not push that far. Then Uganda most, so I know Ugisu more. Ugisu, Uganda, English. Then Zulu is basically greeting and a few phrases here and there. But yeah. So guys, that's the like the moment you introduce yourself, I'm like, oh, so are you Ugandan? Are you not Ugandan? I'm part Ugandan. Yeah, okay.
Uganda. This is going to get dark, but do you think you'd survive a genocide?
Do I think I'd survive a genocide?
In Uganda.
In Uganda?
No, the other side.
The other side.
Let's say they don't have
have
genocides. They
xenophobia.
have the xenophobia jazz. Would you survive one?
I don't think. I told you, those guys, as long as you're not born from there, because you're a foreigner. Even if you're the same color as them, as long as you're not born from there, not born over there.
But when you make it, they really consider.
Of course, when you make it,
I know.
When you make it, they make you part of them.
Yeah, man. I know they claim Trevor Noah like nothing because he has made it. He has touched places. So yeah.
Exactly.
The last one, weirdest combo, food combo.
Weirdest food combo.
Hi, I know this guy's a mad one because I recall him in high school. Shout out to Alice Patience Kasede. I'll stop at that.
Those combos were. We made combos. I think I've had several weird combos. I'll start off with Marcos. A chapu, 2 toast, 2 veggies, and Irish. Another combo. Fried chicken and ice cream.
I have so many questions. Do you eat them simultaneously?
Yes.
Oh,
bro! What are you tasting?
It actually slaps!
Like the freeze on the ice cream is taking all your buds with it. You get?
It
so what do you mean you're pushing salt now?
It still slaps. I know some people out there agree with me.
Oil and dairy in the same.
Yes.
I'm just asking, is there a world where you use a piece of the chicken, scoop the ice cream, and
you thought how was it? You thought I was.
Oh my days!
Just like this. It's not that weird. I've had weirder combos.
You can't console yourself.
Bro, no, that's weird, bro.
But I know someone out there agrees that combo is actually hard.
That's going to sit in now. That's going to run with Jay Jax's. That's sitting out there with Jay Jax. Jay Jax also has a funny one. Apparently, his is chipos, noodles, mayo, all between 2 bread thingies. See how
isn't that a recipe for the toilet?
And isn't yours?
Mine, if you
okay, you may not go toilet, but you're putting yourself in some civil war, like internally, like you're going to grumble and rumble.
That first one, you said noodles and chipos. I was like, when you add bread,
because the mayo part of me is like,
that bite has to be. If you're not eating nothing with a drink, I don't know what kind of saliva you have.
I know that's how yours feels as well. That's
anyway,
how
it is up there, but I know people agree.
That has gone into that tier now.
That's going that tier.
Yeah. Because what do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, it's called S tier, A tier. So it's like A tier.
I'm so shook, but
it's like people who have soda while having food. I don't get, like, why are you mixing salt and sugar at the same time? Is this ORS? I mean,
No,
come
no,
on.
no, no, no. That depends on how well you're able to. Is that what I can't say up to this age? I can only say it in bits, compartments, then mentalize
Compartmentalize.
that word, right? It's about how you do that in your mouth. It's very possible.
Bro.
But he's no, like I thought chicken, then ice cream, chicken. But the fact that you
But
just
do you get that
intercourse
combo?
in
Like, when
between,
you actually break down the ingredients, you have salt and cooking oil on one wing. Now you
dairy
have
and
milk and sugar on the other.
yeah.
And
Sweet and sour.
At some point, I feel I'm even getting a stomach ache right now.
you know those stomach pains that get you feeling lighter in the middle, like,
But yeah, that's the one.
That's mad. But
Mhm.
Kakat, we're going into our other segment.
yes, sir.
It is called the situation room. Right?
Mm.
So this one goes like this. This one even has a title. There's a long one. Sugar Daddy gave me counterfeit money during our date.
Is that a sugar daddy still?
I believe that some should be glucose guardian at that time.
Because now the sugar has gone down.
But
Before you
There's no more sugar in that.
so as a sugar baby, what do you explain?
to go again.
Alright.
Sugar Daddy gave me counterfeit money during our date.
Mhm.
Then blocked me on Instagram after. Right? Now to get into it.
Oh.
So this guy hit me up on Instagram saying that he wanted to be my sugar daddy. And I was always interested in getting one due to the benefits that the friends I had around campus kept talking about. The endless dates, the gifts, the money, the phone and everything. This guy at the start would give me a weekly allowance of about 300,000. So that definitely caught my interest as a campus student.
Investment.
We decided to meet up on a random Saturday night, and he wanted to cuddle and make out in his car. He gave me the money before we started, and I should have turned on the light to check whether the money was real or not. But I presumed on a 300 weekly allowance, there was no need to check.
I don't blame her at that point.
So we have our fun for a few hours. And then he tells me he had a fun time. And then he drops me at my hostel. As soon as I get out of the car and I reach my hostel room, check the money excited to see how much I had made. They were all fake 50 notes. It is basically the prop money that they use in movies.
Yeah.
I tried to go back to his Instagram, check out his and contact him on his WhatsApp number, but he had blocked me and I didn't remember his full name. I'm so dumb for falling for this trap. But what can I do now that I have been scammed and violated by a random stranger? Is this just something that I have to learn from and let go of? What do you guys think?
Yeah, let go, bro. You've been receiving free money per week. You got scammed once. You've been getting original stuff. Like, move on now. Move on. On to the next. Like, you've been getting genuine money the whole time.
I mean,
You just got robbed once. It
This-
happens. In the words of Justin Bieber, everybody gets low sometimes, you know.
yes, it's. I can't say it's even a canon event, no, because you're pulling out prop money. Prop money is crazy.
He probably got scammed too. He probably wasn't aware as well.
I have a feeling he was very aware.
He must have been aware, bro.
You cannot tell me he did this and afterwards blocked the babe. He knew. He knew I've invested my money. She has come to me.
But he probably has money set aside. Like,
By the way, most
these two
No.
M's are
By
going
the way-
on.
by the way, the first keynote of advice is people have money set aside strictly for that. You go to the bar, you're seeing homeboy spending 450, 500. Some nigga is spending what you're thinking of buying land with, spending 22M. Then he set it aside strictly to trap you. Some baby is going to come there like, yo, this guy is rich. Gives him, gets the number.
Sells the organs.
Nah,
Hey,
organ
that's
traffic
a
is
bad way to
different.
put it. Come on.
That's very different. But they go. This guy has put like, he knows that I have my car.
Organ
I have
sellers,
my 1.5 million.
Mm.
Assesses that situation like, this babe looks like she might be hard. Let me just send in short sprints. 300.
Yeah, surprise. Shock her.
Once she gives in, I get my returns on investment.
ROI.
I disappear. That's what this guy did. But the babe, he made some money.
He made some good money for a business.
No, and now the funny bit about that money is that money never stays for some reason. That money never stays.
For real.
That first key note of advice, the moment you get that money, spend it. That money is meant for spending.
Me, I'm advising you, invest it.
No, the thing is, you're going to invest that money and the business will collapse.
You're running on some, you know that stuff of thingy of families, mbu. When you lose someone, then they bring like the condolence money. You're not supposed to invest it. You're supposed to mash that money up.
You don't wait. Condolence money, marriage gifts, what marriage gifts, any money you've received that is meant for spending, spend it.
Yeah.
Because first of all, you don't know. Homeboy is like, you know what? I'm going to get you. Cut in the event the person has come claiming their money. You've provided an asset for them.
You gave me capital.
You gave me capital. Now I've come to pick the capital. What do you do? Just eat that money. You enjoyed your time. Yeah, the man outsmarted you, but oh well. We move.
I'm very sure you received over an M. For a campus student, that's a lot of money. I don't care where you're from. An M. Because if you've been receiving 300 bags per week,
that's close to
that's
1 M.
369. By the end of the month, I'm very sure this thing ran for over a month. By the end of the month, you've touched 1 M. What else do you need? Do you know how we are scratching the ground for 1 M? Yeah, I'm telling you, for a business, you're running good. When you sit down to balance the books, that's just 300K minus the entire side of the ledger. Just 300K. Get back into the game, lock in, get another man, it again.
It's how we have normalized it.
You have just.
Let me tell you, one thing I've realized is men have been giving women money like that for since from time immemorial. Prostitute culture has just stepped in big now that we have girls dressed like ashawos. But even before that, men were dishing out the money. You get? Men were dishing out the money even when women were decently dressed. So now if you're out there, you're dressed the way you want. Now the game is crazy. Everybody's showing thighs, bro. Everybody's showing us a bit of their boobs, if not the areola still. So go harder. Get that money, buy some harder stuff, dangerous thirst traps that are going to be like, buy a perfume, like you say, smell good.
Buy lingerie.
No one is going to see your lingerie in public.
Oyo.
You guys go back. People actually step out in.
Let me tell you one time.
People exit Saturday morning,
But
looking like GTA 5 characters.
For real.
If you just randomly land on someone at around 7 a.m., why do you think people leave at 5? You think someone casually leaves at 5 because they want?
Okay, I know people be showing body, but no one is standing up in.
Let me tell you one time what I think was before they closed Caliente just down there. I saw this girl. I just went back home. I was like,
you were too stunned to speak.
I can't be a part of this.
I remember this girl was in what's it called? An army green dress, right? And her slit was I don't know if her dress was cut or that could be legally allowed to be called a slit. But
that the tailor forgot to finish that dress.
But
if this is a slit and a slit,
if you looked closely enough, you could see what you wanted. I saw and I was like, sister.
Hyper.
I'm not even lying, bro. I stepped back home and I told. I was like, I can't be in the same area with this person, man. This is too much, bro.
But man, women, eh? Okay, I don't know. Women have gotten bolder over the ages. Me, I've embraced it. I sit down and I just appreciate body. Like, yo, you stepped out to show us thighs. That's quite a mass.
I think there was a period in time
Well, the arm was the sexiest thing you could show.
where if a babe showed an ankle, oh my god, good heavens,
oh my god, what a talent!
And now babe will show that and people will be like,
okay, but I've seen thighs on judges. I'd be like, hey,
you just appreciate,
that's
appreciate.
okay, that's too yellow. No more stuff.
Why are you commenting? Don't just look and
But do you ever think that's the reason we get shown that stuff? To feel a certain way as men. Is that the point of it? Or do you believe, actually, before we actually slide into what you're supposed to get into and we give our final pieces of advice, do you guys believe as men that women show us body for us to think about them a certain way?
No.
They just do it for the love of it.
They do it for themselves. Like, I don't know. Like, I think I've interacted with enough people to understand that you dress for you. Like, naturally. Even men, there are certain fits you look at and be like, man, I can put it.
Can I remind you something you said at the beginning of this?
Mm-hmm.
You said when you have a nice perfume and you walk past someone, and even if you're looking ratchet, someone is definitely going to turn.
Because the scent is the first thing that has pulled them. But then if someone is pulled by the scent, but your clothing style looks like it was picked from a dumpster, am I going to continue?
But okay, the point is, if the film is nice,
they are
going to be like, okay, maybe this guy is ratchet, but he has a bit of this. So it means you put on the film to pull the person.
Of course, the film is meant to
so that means when you put on clothes, much as we want to feel good, we want to feel socially accepted.
Now that's two different.
Now I believe it is subjective.
Yeah,
some women honestly dress just to show body. Like she just wants to get that attention of girl, you got right? And then there's someone else who's going to dress up because it's what they feel comfortable.
What they feel comfortable in, it's what they have gotten used
to. Understand? Now, take an example of like me, not you, me.
Like when you laugh along with him, he feels like it's funny. That's the problem. Like, let him land with his unfunny joke.
But like at some point, okay, remember my mom is a fashion designer. Yeah, like so she had a boutique. So she was very.
I'm sorry. Like look what you give back to. Sorry.
You want a moment to tell her hi?
Let's carry on. I don't want this to go the wrong way. Let's carry on with the guy.
Shots have been fired badly.
Let's carry on.
But like, yeah, right? So she used to have a very strict, I don't know, call it code of dressing. You could never leave the house in shirts. You could never leave the house in like tank tops. You could never leave the house in like in anything that she didn't deem publicly fit as a fashion designer. Yeah. But then eventually, once we stepped out personally, and I was like, man, the way she wanted me to dress honestly got to me. I was like, man, I want to dress the way I want. If I feel like I can't bump on a shirt, I wear a shirt, regardless of its size. It was man, Tshaka, knee. Apparently, they have genres now. Those are the other things, right? So I admit I can proudly say that I am dressing in what makes me feel comfortable.
It's
very many people find it not appealing. I have friends always tell me, man, you look unserious. Man, you do this, right? But if I feel I'm comfortable in what I'm dressed in, man, fuck all your opinions. So someone can step out. My girl is in a see-through dress. Or one of those sexy fishnet guys. And you're like, oi man, if you're not feeling cold in the night, yeah, bless.
Like it's honestly subjective. We may look at it like, oh, they're trying to please us, but no. We have met, I've seen babes who can go out. This babe dresses and you're like
yes,
you comfortably stood out, went out. But
that's you what she feels comfortable.
That's what she feels comfortable in.
Okay, this is the last one, I promise. A long slit or a very short skirt? What do you prefer to look at? What pulls you the most? A slit or a very short skirt?
Very intriguing question. Never thought of that one. Now there's a limit to short again, but I think for some reason I think a slit would do for me.
Slits are crazy. Slits have more intrigue, bro.
Like
Be like,
you're seeing the person,
just a bit. You're just seeing hints.
just a bit, just enough. Yeah. It's lit.
Yeah, slit slaps. I know this guy prefers short skirts.
We can all
Such a
agree in
point.
unison. Sundresses are nice though.
On the worthy people, on the worthy people. Not everyone should be putting on a sundress. Not all of you should be putting on sundresses. That's the truth.
What have you seen?
No, that is the truth.
By
Not
the
all
way,
of you-
like, I'm not gonna lie, like when I'm walking through mobs, there are some girl who wear clothes and you're like, sister, Simbui
Yeah.
or go roll
That's
like
the truth. A
Always
sundress.
see the-
A sundress, you should be carrying quite something. You
the
get
designer did not intend you
because
that clothes.
the point of sundresses is there is some freedom the world is supposed to be seeing.
Start the pot.
It's called you're supposed to have if you be there and when you walk you don't feel like you have gigawatts. Nah. Chill, bro. Chill. Stick to jeans. That's the truth.
Toina Masanyanas.
Let's go.
I've
Okay, give
reserved
your final
the
pieces of
I've
advice.
reserved
Give your final piece of advice. What should the girl do?
Girl, man, count your losses and move on. Because if you got into this knowing well aware that man, like I feel like these things have a win and a loss. You got some,
It's the game,
you
bro.
got some. It's a win-win.
Yeah, just say. That's me. Give ours are subjective. The decision will be yours. Chiambagwe. Chiambagwe. Biambagwe. But one hand, nah, just it happened. Bibao. Pick yourself up. Choose your next course of action. Because truthfully, you benefited from it. It just didn't end the way she expected.
At a point, I think she got more harsh because it ended.
Yeah. Okay,
Abrupt.
yeah.
Ended abruptly and
And maybe she wanted to vent
she was
her
kubed.
pain out. Eh?
She was kubed
Like
that
how could you?
she was kubed that car downtown scam.
So?
Anyway, moving on to the gist of this conversation. Yeah. Definitely. We talked about this before, like it's the other day, I think. The main reason we wanted to have you on here is your capacity as a Rotaract club member.
Rotaract.
Wait.
Before we carry on, let me say to him, what is the difference between a Rotary and a Rotaract, right? Isn't that what you're
I was
struggling with? I'm a genius.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are actually three parts.
Hey.
There's one we used to hate in high school. Interact.
They are connected.
So, ideally, this is an ideal Rotarian's journey. You start out as a Rota kid. One of your parents is
3-4 years old, 5.
one of your parents is a Rotarian or a Rotaractor. Then you move to high school and you join Interact. Interact, you serve. Then you come to campus. And you have one of two options. You either join an institution-based club, like Rotaract Club of Nakawa Moves, Rotaract Club of UCU, Mukono, or for my case, which I decided to do is I joined a community-based club. Now, community-based clubs are the ones you'll hear. Rotaract Club of Chadondo, Rotaract Club of Yenga.
Is there a Rotaract Club of Masaka?
Yes, that's there. Most places in Uganda actually have Rotaract and Rotary clubs.
I'm just asking, bro. Like, what are you trying to say? Like, why are you smirking?
Then after Rotaract, when you've served enough, and you feel ready to exit, because you can serve under different capacities in Rotaract, then you can transition to a Rotarian.
Rotarian.
Now, from Rotarian.
What is a Rotarian then?
A Rotarian is ideally from, I think until sometime before, it used to be from 30 years and above.
Oh, it's age bracket based, right?
It used to be age bracket based. However, they changed. Rotary International changed some of their bylaws, so that because back then a Rotaractor was someone from the age of 18 to 30 or 35, depending on the club. However, and then after 35, you're forced to
We are Rotarian.
be a Rotarian. You have to look for a Rotary club. But now they made it a bit lenient in that there's someone who's like 40 and still a Rotaract. So it's basically up to you. If you feel comfortable being Rotaract for some more time, but you're allowed a maximum of 5 years. So if the club's limit is 30, once you clock 35 to be there.
So what I like, go on.
What's the difference between a Rotaract and that one?
A Rotarian. A Rotarian is generally an adult, like those adult guys, working professions, like full-fledged working professions.
Because we've been chatting like as if once you leave the Rotary of
Rotaract club, which are doing.
then you go into some other one. Now, what is that other thing?
We call them transitioning. You transition from Interact, you transition to Rotaract. Now, then you move to
Rotary.
So, Rotaract initially started as a program under Rotary, under like a Rotary, like as a way of training young people to prepare them for Rotary. However, as time came on, I think around late 90s, they became a full-fledged unit of its own. So we have Interact, Rotaract, and Rotary.
But
So
the Interact thing has slapped me. Like, wow.
Yes, idea it's supposed to be service, but you transition like that. However, I didn't join any Interact club. By the time I came to Marcos,
bro, we've known Interact clubs for being
exactly
mashup areas.
But
like, bro,
idea is supposed to be for service, so I didn't find one in Marcos, and Mengo decided to adopt one after we had left.
Oh, there is one now, eh?
There is one. They even have
Wow.
They even have a Rotary club.
Wow, I could have been a member.
The Rotary Club of Mengo Elites. However, those clubs are in. It's a very complex structure. So we are like in different districts. So our club is in District 9213.
I've always been wondering those things. 9213, 8 what?
Yeah, 9213. Okay, Uganda has 9213 and 9214.
Oh, they are like area codes, eh?
Yes. So 9213 is northern eastern part of western part of central. Then and Kenya and some portion of Kenya. Until I think it was recently made it Uganda fully. Then 9214 is part of western Uganda, central. There's some clubs, of course, like in the north, a few. Then Tanzania. And because Rwanda is 918, I think 9140. So we are divided into districts. District has a district governor. They're called Rotary districts. So each district has a district governor. Now, a district governor, for when they made Rotaract also its own sort of entity, we got a district Rotaract representative.
Oh, wow.
Like the head of Rotaract clubs. So, district Rotaract representative is in charge of like overseeing operations of all Rotaract clubs in that district. Then we have what they call, because I'm going in contrast for both, we have what they call district governors, you have district Rotaract representatives. Then here we have assistant governors. These ones are assigned to every club. Each club has an assistant governor assigned by the district governor. Then for this side, the DRR makes what they call ADRs, assistant district representatives, because they can't oversee everything at the same time. So now they're divided into clusters. For our district, we call them clusters. For 914, they call them zones. So we have like cluster 5, cluster 6, cluster 7. Those ones. There's the eastern cluster, the western cluster, and the central cluster and northern cluster. They're divided like that. Then under that, you have the district team, where you have the district Interact chair, that runs in charge of all Interact activities, both for Rotary and Rotaract. So both for Rotary in general. Then there is the district secretary. Those ones basically communicate to other secretaries. And there's a district, like for positions on the district, there's people they coincide to. So district secretary is in charge of all secretaries in other clubs in the district. Treasurer, same story. Public image chair, that's the same story. Then we have, then of course you come down to the club level. You have the president. You have, depends on the structure of each club. Each club has different
No
things,
different ways.
depending on the membership and their major direction as a club. Because there are some posts that are in a certain club that are not in another club. And then yeah, the major aim is service. Of course, there are 7 areas of focus that we focus on. That is maternal and child health, disease prevention, conflict, peace and conflict
Resolution.
resolution, water and sanitation,
Yeah.
water and sanitation,
But
hygiene.
okay, for me, one of my very important touchstones on it, and I believe like for most of us that watch this thing from the outside,
Yes.
is a question of the money. It always looks like a high-end thing. You get, like, this is not something you step into. All you have is transport to the meetings. That's what it always looks like.
Somebody man told me in another guy of it's Muyenga. They have something.
Commitment fee.
Something like
That's
whereby
you guys have subscriptions.
Now-
every meeting you must pay.
Oh, happy hour.
Your happy hour is you just give.
is you pay.
Brother.
And
Okay.
it depends on the hierarchy.
Like
There are
with
100K, 300.
You can't be president
no,
giving
that-
up 10K.
that depends on the club. Depends on the club. But now that's how most clubs have made it. Like the giving is kind of, if you're on the high table, now, of course high table, I'm expecting some money from you. President, what. But ideally, yes, you pay a membership fee that is divided for Rotaract. For Rotaract, we pay district dues and Rotary International dues, and their annual dues. We pay them every year. So
How much are we talking?
for a community-based, no, for Rotaractors it is $8. It's around 30 something thousand. Then district dues for our district it is 15,000 for community-based clubs, and I think 10,000 for institution-based clubs. So, of course, as a club, we're generally volunteers, so we don't expect a lot of funding. So you're supposed to come with funding, like, oh, you can apply for like district grants, but there are many terms and conditions that apply there. So the things we collect for like the TRF is Rotary Foundation. So part of the reason why you no longer hear much about polio is because of that fund, because of that.
Yeah,
foundation.
I recall.
Yeah, 99.
A slap of the Rotary thing.
Yeah,
here.
99% eradicated, only 0.1. It's only 1% left. Then we paid membership dues. Of course, they vary from club to club. Some club may be like, for us want to charge 60 bob, for us want to charge 80. Then those high-end clubs, of course, for Rotarians, man, Rotarians speak in millions. They don't speak in 100,000.
So it might be 35, now you cannot just leave the entire journey.
They tell you,
stop at Rotaract. Once you clock 36,
That's what most
branch
guys
off.
do actually. Like they put their impact through Rotaract and leave it. They call it, you know what? I'm done. I don't have that money.
you can't be giving up rent in a
You're giving
subscription
up-
of.
That it's actually not the membership that is a problem. It is the constant happy hours. Every club you visit, you're going to have to contribute something.
Every meeting, every sit down.
Ideally, for most clubs, every sit down, because most of the clubs are working class guys. Nobody told you a 9 to 5. You're a technical guy, you still have money. Because now most technical guys have money.
Yeah.
So some depends on the club. Some clubs like have a amount that is even if you're like, oh, I can give it, because some clubs like 5K, others 2K. Now Rotaract clubs can find a club and they are happy hours. That's from 1,000.
1K. Hi, I can join.
1,000, 2,000 depends on the club.
1K, me, I'm looking for 1.
Yeah, there are many. Yeah, you find them. So I don't know that one. I don't know how much the one for UCU is. Like they are happy hours.
I even never knew they had one, man.
They do.
I'm
they
just
do.
getting to
Now
that.
those are institution-based. Now for institution-based clubs, you transition from an IBC to a CBC, then to Rotary.
Oh, so community
Community
now, the
based
one where you are right
is a
now
community-based
was
club.
once IBC.
No,
Or he stepped in as community based?
Yeah, we were chartered 3 years ago.
Oh, so there's even hope that someday you guys can become a Rotary of your own.
No, we have a mother club. We have a mother club, Rotary Club of Chadon. Like each
Oh.
Rotaract club has a Rotary.
So you guys cannot stand on your own eventually. Now you feel like, we don't want to enter that Rotary at all. Then you
No,
create
of
your
course,
own.
when you're done as a person, you choose your. You can choose to go and continue with your mother club, but if you want, you can look for another club. Maybe that is because the idea they encourage you to look for a club that is near you. I mean, what are you doing going to? I'm in Kampala, and I'm
Rotary
looking-
Club of Amudat.
What am I looking for there? There are over 140 clubs to choose from. There are over 140 Rotaract clubs to choose from. So
you guys actually, okay, the money thing I think has been, yeah, ideally it's supposed to.
Mukorachi Rotary.
Korachi Rotary.
What do you be doing?
Like I feel
those
like
things, man?
that is a question I have had
Just be
because
there on vibes.
I've had
Yo,
friends
bro.
Rotary and I'm like, the fuck are you doing?
Okay, it depends because now for Rotaract, the idea is to prepare Rotaractors for eventual membership into Rotary, but also to improve their professional and leadership skills. Okay? That's for Rotaract and Interact. Interact, we're preparing you for Rotaract. So of course, but now Rotaract, all of it is service above self. So I think that there are several notable projects, I think, by Rotaract and Rotary clubs.
I'm going for you.
No, it's I think you said the slogan.
Knowledge
Service
above
above self.
self.
That's Rose's campaigning thing, I presume, right?
Yeah, but it is
Cheat! Cheat!
We want to host you. So you are not part of his agenda. He is part of us, but he has a new.
but
Shout
Yes,
out to Rose. We'd like to host.
it's-
Is she a member?
I think she's part of Nakawa Mooks. I'm
Oh.
not sure. I haven't had time to interact with most of them. But you have there are several projects, actually notable projects. Cancer Run is one of them.
No. His question was, when you sit
No,
down,
in a meeting,
yeah,
we actually
what
call,
do you guys be
we
chatting
call them
about?
fellowships. We call them it depends on the club because we have a wide variety of activities.
But it's not praying.
It's not praying.
Let's get a fellowship.
It is not praying.
And thought about it.
The fellowship is not praying.
Leave my cell alone, man. I'm a cellmates. Hi, Kajambo. Don't mind yours.
But yes, as I was saying, they are called fellowships, and you have one weekly. So, ideally, in the day of your choosing.
Is that where happy hour occurs?
Yes,
Hey, it is in those meetings
it's
that
in those meetings.
At some
Members
point,
get
at
happy.
some point, it's supposed to be called unhappy hour.
They call it. Actually, they call it. Some people call it sergeant hour. So, you come you have guest speakers. If your club is one that enjoys having guest speakers the entire month,
yeah, I've
That's
seen
on you.
those. I think yours also enjoys that.
no, ours has like one guest speaker
Every
once a month or
I've
once
seen
in 2
Kasasa
months.
owner.
That's the-
Guest speakers.
guest speakers.
Oh.
We'll have there are those who will have month by month. Yes, okay. I want for our club, man.
I feel
Like-
like you guys, this thing is an in-house thing. Like, whenever I see
No,
your
of course,
posters,
you
it's
start-
you guys speaking.
You start from ideally as you're going, you start from in-house. Because now there are people in your club that actually have talents.
Yeah.
Why am I looking for cake baking company when I have a Rotaractor there who can bake cakes? We support their business. You have someone who has this skill. Maybe they're MCs. Why don't they handle functions? Why don't they handle installations? Why don't they handle you help people people help they improve their leadership.
So it's an inbreed procession, sort of
yes.
sorts.
Then when you want, once in a while, you can have a guest speaker that is not from your club. You go, maybe you've seen an influential person, no your connections out, you invite them, they talk to you, they inform you some things. Because now most of the people, I think most people in the country are Rotarians, Rotaractors. So it's genuinely it's growing. There are a lot more people are getting intrigued by it. like you go, you develop your skills, you serve in leadership positions. Because now me, I started from public image, that was PR. Then went to club admin and public image. Then now vice served as vice president, serving as vice president.
Now you
Then I served
president-elect.
president-elect. Then of course another person. I also have to look for another person who will become president after me. Then if
You guys, it is the president that chooses. It's not.
No, we
Mbate.
vote.
Eh.
we vote, there's the board nominates the candidates.
Oh.
Yes, based on those who have been showing like service, those ones who have been like they're showing promise. We nominate them. You inform them if they wish to go for said post. We forward it to the club to vote. If they don't wish to, it is okay. Maybe someone doesn't feel they are ready. They still want to learn something. It is okay. Then, if you've performed exceptionally, you can serve on the district. You can serve on the district. Depends, because there are guys who have climbed ranks. Yeah, this, then treasurer, then president, then district trainer, then ADRR, then dean of ADRRs, then ADR, then DRR. Then there's then district, then assistant governor, then district governor, then regional director, then no, is it regional zonal director? Then you continue, you become part of the board of directors of Rotary International. Then you go slowly like that until you become a Rotary International president. Yeah.
So the main thing is, I think about 2 years ago or a year ago, someone came out on social media and they were like, do not let your wife join Rotary clubs if you're not a member. That was one. This guy is called Gabriel Bully. He is a journalist, and I think he has worked with Monitor Publications. It was a big tweet. It went heavy for people that are heavily on X.
Yes, like
You must have seen it. Then recently, I have some of my boys in there. Now, I have my boys called Maweje. I have not known Maweje for these things. I have never known him for a good cause. So when Maweje tells me, bro, we have a Rotaract, we have a Rotaract, I be like, this guy can't be going for any good cause. There must be women. That's the only reason Maweje is putting on clothes. I know you've seen Maweje at thingy.
Yes, he's a member.
His outfits.
He's a charter member of the club.
His outfits they are different from his personal outfits. Those are not his personal outfits.
But
okay. The main question is, and this is something that was heavily in that comment section. Are these things really about the goodwill, helpers highs, or are they link spots for someone looking for maybe a good-looking girl, a high-end girl? Because at the end of the day, what I don't want to use is people literally saying, man, Rotary is literally Tinder. It is our version of Tinder. It's like sex link.
I get. But of course, everyone has their reasons for joining something. Everyone has their... We'll start with very common things. Not everyone joins organizations like Red Cross because they want to serve. No?
Because they want to help.
Let's start with school. Not everyone joined the club because they wanted to serve. Some people joined because they wanted a certificate. That's it.
Yeah, I hear it.
You know how beautiful it sounds to have a certificate saying, hey, worked in the Red Cross, part of the Rotaract club, part of Rotary.
It's typically CV building. Eh?
CV building, like any Rotarian will be like,
oh, yeah.
Shortlist this one. See? But the whole idea of why Rotary was formed was for service. Help those that cannot help themselves.
So in simple terms, it's a community outreach.
Yes. An international community outreach. Because, of course, not everyone joins. I mean, how many places have been called Tinder? I mean, we have our own Tubayo Market Day. People have called it Tubayo Market Day. Tubayo Market Day. And that is also what? That's actually one of the things Rotaract does. That is Tubayo is under Rotaract Club of Kampala Central.
Wow.
They're the ones who started Dubai. They're the ones who partnered on Dubai Market Days. So, but the show called them what? You want to get a babe? Go to Dubai Market Day.
It's like guys like Mawaji would go like to, okay, yeah, that explains it. That
Yeah.
explains it.
But the thing
Well,
is,
Mawaji, polish your cause, man. What the hell, man? Polish your cause.
because that is a very
on the
common.
brighter side, man.
No, that is a common perception because that is how most of the clubs have been operating. Like they don't see the quality of what they want. And of course, it is easy for someone to be like, eh?
The facade.
Facade, the first, like, I mean, some clubs induct after like what, 2-3 weeks. The club now, I'll give the
Hey,
club.
wait, you're supposed to first take some time for you to become a member.
Yes, there's some clubs are supposed to attend a minimum of 2 meetings before they consider.
How long did Mawaji take?
Mawaji was a charter member. He's among the people who started the club.
I'm sorry, Mawaji.
He's among he's among the first batch of members for me.
Wow.
So he's a charter member. Then most clubs, some clubs do 3 weeks. Now for IBC it's usually like 3 weeks because I mean you're trying to get people doing the semester, trying to get someone doing the same. But now for community based it varies. Some clubs do 3 months. Now for us to do 6. After 6 months, you have to be a consistent member for 6 months before we induct you. There are clubs where they induct once a year. Once a year.
As if knighthood.
Who's someone? Yes, I understand that whose facades can last as long as a year. Eh?
There are niggas that can fight it consistently.
We're talking about those sharpshooters. 2+ years. But the major aim was because there's, as much as there are those clubs that have been known for that reputation, there are also clubs that have been known for having actual service causes. Because they know this club, like, man, this club, you only go there if you're serious about service, if you're willing to. Now, like, there are clubs where you pay commitment fee. You think I'm going to play around and I've just spent 500 bob on commitment fee before membership, mind you.
Let's wait. What is the use of commitment fee? You're committing.
No, there are some clubs that is the way they enforce active participation.
Yeah.
So I've paid you, so I have to come.
As a must.
It will hurt
you. You have to turn up, otherwise it's your ill.
They put a commitment fees of like 400, 500 bob. You're pulling it out of a working class citizen of Uganda.
Rent for a whole month.
Somebody's rent for like a 1-bedroom house. 1-bedroom studio apartment. So, yes, those things are there, but again, those things are in every organization. You'll still hear another person, oh my God, what Red Cross and things, what Interact, we have done Interact like that for years. But again, you'll be shocked that actually Interact clubs that have serious impact. They have actually done serious things.
The Interact clubs that have transcended the spaces of Nigos that are actually serving this country.
Yes, like they're there, like for them, their prime purposes, we have come to serve. I don't know what their definition of service was, but for
yeah. Okay, so to close it out, what are some of the can I call them achievements that Rotary has done with you partaking for the course of the time you've been?
You're asking for what has Rotary Club of Chad done, right?
Oh, okay. Well, in our 3-year span as a club, one, we joined our mother club in Naigovia, Luka district. They are constructing an early childhood development center for the children. It's a project that has been ongoing for I think 4 years now. We also joined them in Miti. We're trying to cover how many acres? 10,000 acres of land with trees that can restore Miti back to how it used to be. But Mokono. Then for us as a club, we recently had an autism awareness campaign.
I remember.
Yes, that concluded with us going to Donor Center Home of Autism, one in Tinda. And it was actually
places in Uganda that I've never heard of. They are homes of autism.
It's okay. It's the person who started it was a teacher, I think in Entebbe, and there was a kid who had like those things. But with time, she started her own place. Like she rented that place, so they have like it's like a sort of like school environment, like for these children. So she she learned. Even the employees there like have like autism, what have different issues. So it's like that time it actually looked like it helped us to see people from a different perspective. Like you're very normal here. There's someone out there battling with this. There's someone out there battling a different condition. Like there are many conditions. Then
This was a condition of his own, nameless, but it's a condition.
then we used to go to what is it called? St. Dominic's Primary School, Chigo. And we donated some money, and as students, we don't have much. Donated some money to help them construct a perimeter wall because they want to.
Prevent the Jaffas of this world from standing
No,
just beyond. Hey!
not exactly. It is there are trucks that pass. The trucks that pass there.
Bro,
So
let's
you-
go. You don't look me like
So there are trucks that pass on their road that goes to their school, and it's like a hill. So imagine a single truck just going in reverse as some kid is passing.
with dust, noise.
Exactly. So there was that. Then general and a
How
person.
do these people reach out though?
How do they reach out?
Or how do you reach out to them? How do you know that they have a problem?
You conduct a community assessment. Community assessment. You go. You find that there's several tools. There are quite many, but community assessment you find maybe now for us we've been like working with other people. So like you have someone who runs like who has like outreach, say an outreach organization. You talk to them and they're members, like some of them are members of our club. So talk to them like, oh, do you have any places you're going to? We can help out. So it's like where you can we partner with them. Sometimes we do it alone. Then with what is it called? Light and Power Foundation, we went to Naguru Remand Home to give a few items and talk to the children there. Guys, things are tough. Then I think
So Naguri Remand Home is
what do you want?
for kids only.
Yes, for kids.
So it's like a juvie also.
It's a juvie.
I would really want to go
Go in there and
Yes.
so criminal kids.
No, some are actually not exactly. The crime is actually quite funny. Some are serious crimes, drug addiction, what.
Drug addiction is a crime.
No,
Drug
like
abuse is a crime.
drug abuse. There's drug abuse, and then there are those who like later stole what. Then there are those who are set up. The parents don't want the kid to do something. The kid is stubborn.
Why not?
They put some strings here and there, and the kid has gone to prison for nothing.
Why not take them to Tabik? You should just take them to
Bro, when
Tabik.
I step out, I can move out of your home before you know.
I tell you, at that time, do you still have a home, man? You still have a home you don't have.
Now, if you have taken me to prison, it means you just want me to. It's like taking a kid to a reformatory school.
Unfortunately, not.
Have you had a reformatory school?
Yes, that's a bit different. Unfortunately, that's not how Uganda works.
Uganda has reformatory schools.
Yes, it
Army
does.
schools.
Those are army schools. We are talking about a juvenile
See,
detention
a reformatory
center.
school is like
Not when
and
they
I mean-
send you to reform there as like yes, military school. But this is they as in to take you to juvenile center, you have to be labeled as a criminal first. So in your even if you commit a local in your
have a
public
criminal
record,
record.
you have a criminal record.
that makes sense, yeah.
See? So of course by the time you leave, man, society is going to treat you different.
But
So
who will know?
anyway, who will know? But
People
people
know.
still know.
Criminal records.
Criminal records actually
Criminal
still-
records are
because
out there.
because remember you go to an organization, they pull a background check on you.
Yeah. Now, when you commit another crime, the first thing they do is do a check.
Do you have a criminal record?
Is the name familiar to their system?
It is familiar. You
Even
go straight.
sends your punished.
So commit crimes but don't get caught.
But man, this guy today.
We do not condone crimes.
We don't condone any of those activities.
Then-
He's encouraging you to carry out.
Then I think the biggest that is still there to date is the cancer run. The annual 14th, I think this was the 14th edition. They're trying to build a cancer ward in Zambia. Yes. However, the person who told us to cancer run, like there's a lot of science to building those cancer wards. You don't build like how you build a house, like the foundation first, you leave it there. You must construct the entire thing at once.
At once. Yeah, I've heard of that.
Yes.
As regards the one of Nkozi,
Those ones. So those have been the notable things. Then, of course, as members, we have got to meet new people.
Yeah, guys like Maweji.
My wages,
Yeah, Ratchet
President
guys.
Rania, Chata President
You're going to
Jerry,
hit me up. This false.
different people like in different places. Got to interact with Rotary clubs because we usually go to a mother club. Then of course as a Rotaract you get to meet other Rotaractors who are
Okay.
slightly older than you.
So let's do this. Give us a closing message from Rotary.
Yeah, you as president elect.
From your club.
Invite us
Back
and talk to guys like Maweji with lost causes.
So of course we'll do the usual thing we do. The Rotaract Club of Chadondo meets every Thursdays from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. at Central Park, Bukoto, Old Chira Road. No, we do not meet at Chadondo Rugby Grounds. Yes, we meet
But turn up still.
we meet at Central Park.
I've never considered meeting up at Chadi, like for real. But
Yeah, there's what we call out of offsites.
you see that Chadi one I'm pulling up.
And now the issue is there's also another Thursday club that meets there. It's called Rotaract Club of Chadondo Rugby.
Oh, they
They
are.
meet there.
Yeah.
So unless it's like joint fellowship.
Are random people allowed to just come and sit and just hear you guys?
Yes, it is why. How do you think we find a guest comes, sits for one of, if they're pleased with how the fellowship has gone, they come back again. If they are interested, they will inform us. If not, I mean, tetukukaka. Chiambago.
Small.
Chiambago. But yeah, we meet on Thursdays. Yes, if you want to make impact and you've been wondering where to join, you can start. You can come to Rotaract Club of Chadondo. You can reach out to me.
Yeah, we can make an ad right now. We can make an ad. We're making an ad. Rotaract Club of Chadondo is going to pay for it.
Yeah.
I'm starting. You guys have to be creative. Yeah? This is off the dome. Eh? Are you out there looking for a way to make change, like the Mawejes of this world?
Are you looking to improve your professional and leadership skills?
Have you been wondering how you're going to serve the community and give back to the people?
You can serve amongst buddies and still commit to the cause.
You have made things worse. But anyway, join the Rotaract Club of Chadondo, a young, vibrant club, and impact members in different ways, reach out to different communities, and get to improve your skills as a person and get to appreciate people out there. Yeah.
Please join us. We meet up on
Thursdays at 6 p.m. at Central Park, Bukoto.
We have buddies. We don't have food. But please, come on.
Come
Rotaract.
and enjoy happy hour. Rotaract service.
Service above
Rotaract service over self. You guys have to pay for this.
That was slick. So, the last segment we have is called Out of Pockets. Quick reminder, you didn't pay for this.
It's not your meals
We don't care if you hurt your feelings.
or your emotions.
Mm-hmm.
We operate with emotion, but without that.
Tiambag. After 2 months of talking, I told this guy yesterday that I wasn't ready for a relationship. And he responded, "It's been great. Hope you have a good one." And then he blocked me. No effort, no pressure applied. I'm devastated. This is a woman. Do you believe that we are losing effort in women? Like that, I don't, for lack of a better word, the word that came to me is that prehistoric chase. Akina, you see curves and you're like, yeah, she can be good for kids. Do you think we are losing that?
I want first to say
Low key because society is becoming gay lately. I'm not,
leave alone even.
but there is that bit to it.
Keep
that
quiet.
bit, that's still
Quiet.
But the thing is, it is a dangerous space out here nowadays. Okay, approach someone, be it male, female. Actually, let's start with female first. Approach a female. You're creepy. You have not said a single word.
You're creepy. That's
creepy.
right.
If you're not the one they want, you're creepy. Emphasis on if you're not the one they want. 2, it's not bad to accept. It's not bad to accept. This homeboy has been pursuing. Maybe the most he had in him was 2 months. Like, man, after those 2 months,
Allow me.
and to a babe, that's better than someone who will chase you for years. Get you and
And you
beat
don't
you.
actually want that.
So, get you and beat you.
Bro, I didn't see that coming.
You went to the
So, yes, of course, maybe she enjoyed the attention. Because the chase, the thrill, the babies enjoy. Oh my God, I'm receiving attention. He's buying me gifts. He's doing this, giving me that. Then all of a sudden, damn, someone stole my bitch. But the key thing is, the main reason why people are no longer chasing is because of what we are seeing out there. Someone chases for years. By the way, buff people can chase for a year.
Me, I know a guy who chased for a year.
That
I think
is-
it's watched Game of Thrones.
that is leave.
There was load moments.
First leave that.
The guy was working with the Kalisi.
First
Bro chased.
leave that. I am talking in our Kampala, Uganda, where we have normalized putting relationship gifts to the general public.
Man, but you guys.
You want rush. You know, definitely friend with benefit. Right, bestie. Go and get a bestie. You receive these things free of charge, no commitment. So you expect someone to chase for that long,
They have a
to continue
bestie on their
chasing.
wing.
Leave alone that. Yes, one, they have a bestie on the wing who's going to provide the things. 2, you have showed me clear signs. You're not playing hard to get. I'm just hard to want. If I have my dignity, or what little is left of it, I should carry my things and move.
And move. Yeah.
But no, someone out there is like, nah, she's just playing hard to get. No, nigga, you just hard to want. Like, legit, like,
But sometimes there's more adrenaline in that chase, bro.
of course, now
Have
sometimes.
you ever felt like, okay, this is going to sound bad, but it is what it is, but you get to points where the chick, it becomes less fun, the whole affair, when the chick finally says yes.
You know, that means you are not aiming for it, you're just aiming for a chest.
That's what I'm saying. There's no thrill to that chase.
Yeah, for some, enjoy.
for some.
For some.
Almost.
For some.
for some.
Almost.
For some.
My name is Chelsea, bro. Like, what are you trying to say?
For
All
some.
the Samuels out there catching strays.
No,
For the Chelsea.
there are certain human beings who enjoy the thrill of the chase. I don't know why you don't choose to play rugby instead. But I mean, you're enjoying the thrill of that. There's adrenaline there,
bro.
There's adrenaline, There's adrenaline. But of course, some people enjoy the chase. And man, there just know that was you were never the intention. The intention was, especially nowadays, just I'm chasing, I'm trying to find, I'm trying to hit. That babe looks nice. Yeah, I should. You get, you eat, and
That's the thing. That's even that's the whole point of
you just
money, and that, like, it's always about that.
you just
Chest,
become.
being chased, getting the money, is now a nuisance. So when you chase, get the leg, she becomes a nuisance.
You become non-existent, like
It's-
Voldemort knows.
Yeah, it's a two-way thing. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a two-way street.
Anyway, colleagues, things are tough out here.
But I really believe it. See things that are leaning towards the chase on that. And man, if someone says no, because as I think about it today, like, if someone is seeing someone, if someone says no, that's a no-go area. Don't do it. Just step back, respect their decision, respect their situation. There's no reason you should be causing all that drama in your life. It's even a selfish.
Like, if you have been rejected, take your L, move on.
Yeah.
As me, I'm taking on a whole new different life path. I believe in attract, don't chase. And
Bro, I've been on that shit. No one has been.
no. Okay.
Bro,
Yes, no.
you're out there. If you
Love
feel, by
me.
the way, I need to use this as my podium. If you feel I am attracting you, come. Come.
Yes, we did.
As we continue saying, Woja Tiamba Gwe.
Tiamba Gwe, by the way.
Jokes aside, yeah. Like I feel like I have been in pursuits and I have been pursued. Or pursued. No.
Zagazi.
But there's a very big difference between a girl who wants you and a girl you want.
The problem is that who you want
Doesn't want you.
Now, that is the same thing for who is going to pursue you.
No, but that's
You
fair.
like,
Like, come on, don't.
supposed to be to touch me.
Unfortunately, it is human nature. We pursue what we want, what we don't want. No, we pursue what we want.
We pursue what doesn't want us.
Yes, we pursue what doesn't
But
want
for
us.
me, like, I've been trying to get this girl, and this girl was trying to get me, right? And that, like, those are the times when something has gone very smooth for me. Like, let's call it courtship, right?
Like there's effort on both ends.
Yes, like someone is genuinely trying to make sure that the connection that you're trying to build is actually there. And at this moment in life, the moment I feel that that's not there, I don't care how much I want you, how much you look good, how sexy you look, man, I'll step. Because I know that in case you wanted me as badly as I want you, you're going to make things easy for man. These things of, oi, are you available at hostel now? Like, given our current predicament of age, like, are you at hostel? The girl who wants you, even if she's at school, she'll be like, oi, I'm at school right now, but let's link up later after my discussion.
Are you free at this time?
The girl that don't want, I know, man, I'm not around. And it's not even anything else of let's reprogram.
I will let you know.
Somebody man told me he was moving to some girl and this girl texted him some random morning, yo, send some money.
I'm so broke that once you start requesting for monetary things, the chat dies. That's why I have disappearing messages.
Guys,
one day you receive a message from a CEO. That's a disappearing message.
It's been us.
Before you close, okay, I need to ask you guys this. First link, first date. How far do you go? How far are you going?
First link, first date.
First date. How far do you go? First base, second base, third base.
The best time to a first date is a hug. No, by the way, like, I believe in anticipation. As much as, like, the fact that I am going to show you that
guys
girl
don't believe in that chase, but they believe in anticipation.
Right? Like, by the time that I move on to you in that sense of want to date you, best believe I want to strip you naked any day, right? But and to first understand how do you operate, because like I believe you, like us being physical, it's very easy. By the time we can even go and pay for sex and that's it. But I want to know, after the sex, what do you have to offer mine as pussy?
So you just not even first base, just typical.
I just want personal interaction. If you give me a hug, I'll be like, come, like, it can even go as bad as a handshake. As long as you give me, I'm like, yeah, come, because I know eventually.
That's the most bro zoning thing.
Nah.
How far are you going on a first date?
Man.
If the person is willing to go as far, where are you placed? Hey, you handshake. For you, Mama. For you.
I said that was the handshake. I said that was the handshake.
Yeah,
Not a hug.
ask you out, just want to shake your hand.
I think most would do. I think a kiss.
First base, eh?
Yes, but the same reason he has given. You're going to get a person anywhere. You can get a person anywhere. But after, so I just shoot you a text every time you are around. I'm trying to get someone I can jazz with. What the fuck?
My mom, recently, we're having a conversation with my mom, right? And then she made a joke. She's like, hey, mkazo, right? So we left it off. Like, I never gave her a response. I just left it off. Then it's like the universe was fucking with me. When I go on TikTok, the first video that comes on, this guy is like, my mother asked me, when am I bringing home a wife? And I told her, I'm like, Mom, I would be lucky if I get a hug in the next 5 weeks. And I genuinely felt like it was stuck on me. Like my For You page was like, you.
You're out here. Your mom is asking you for women you want handshakes on first dates.
Because the truth is, okay, I don't man. Some of us me, but the style of women I've had is it's like I want someone I can send memes to. You send me equally unhinged memes. We shall do our we shall indulge in bed shaking acts.
Build that tension. Like, what if I start from that basic? Give me a handshake, give me a hug, give me a pic.
No.
I send you a flat
This guy is
text.
still fake.
No,
Wow.
but then if there are times where you just want to chill and watch a movie.
I told these guys and they were like, no.
We shall sit and watch. Like we shall sit, just laugh, watch. Hey.
I want by the time that we get to that stage of removing clothes, girl, like we have references. Because to be honest, me, I'm a very funny guy, even if it's in. So I'll just you just see me start doing jokes. We are kiki then kiki. Bye guys.
So that's those that you want to close. Yeah, it has been us joined by August today, Tshaka von Jessime, and obviously you two out there. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching this. Yeah, keep
Like,
us in your prayers.
comment,
subscribe.
Chiamba.
Peace.
To all the people from my English Rotary to Ugandan, please follow. Right?
We are coming
Comment,
to join you
subscribe.
by the way.
Rotary Yamba.
Yeah.